This instructional video demonstrates the process of integrating a quiz into the Moodle Learning Management System, LMS.
You can add a quiz to the course homepage by using Add an Activity or Resource tab in a topic.
After a quiz is added to the course, it is necessary to do some settings as described below in the quiz setting.
Number 1. Give a proper name to the quiz. Number 2. Provide a description if necessary. This could be instructions to the students. Number 3. Timing. Under timing, you need to give the quiz a start time and an end time. Also give time for the quiz. That is answering time. You have the option to define the starting and ending times for the quiz in such a way that the available duration extends slightly beyond the actual quiz time. This ensures that students who log in a few minutes late can still have the full duration for the quiz. It is recommended to set the end time for the quiz approximately 10 minutes later. Consequently, a student who enters the quiz with a maximum delay of 10 minutes will still be able to utilize the entire allotted time for the quiz. You also need to set what happens when the time limit for the quiz expires. The default is that the open attempts are automatically submitted. Other two choices are as mentioned below.
Number 1. Attempts must be submitted before time expires, or they are not counted. Number 2. There is a grace period when open attempts can be submitted, but no more questions answered. If you select "There is a grace period," then you can check the box to enable the submission grace period and specify a period during which students may still submit the quiz after the time is up.
Number 4. Grade. Under the grade you need to pay attention to 4 items. First one is the grade category. You can select Uncategorized if you have not created categories that are used in the grade book. Second is grade to pass. Here you can insert the minimum mark considered to make the student pass the quiz. The next is attempts allowed. You can set a number here or select unlimited. The fourth one is the grading method. This is necessary if you allow the students more than one attempt. Number 5. Layout. The layout is used to set how do you want the questions in the quiz appear and how the student can navigate through the quiz. There are 2 items to be checked here.
First one is New Page. You can select a number that indicates number of questions to appear in a page. The second is Navigation Method. If you select the option Free, the students can freely navigate from start to the end and vice versa, and change the answers. If select Sequential, the students cannot come back to previous pages.
Number 6. Question Behavior. This has 3 items to be considered. The first one is Shuffle within questions. By enabling this you could make parts of a question shuffled each time the question is attempted, provided the option is also enabled in the question setting that has many parts. The second item is How questions behave. This is the primary way to control the experience a student will get as they interact with each question in the quiz. If you want to replicate a traditional test, select Deferred Feedback. The third one is Each attempt builds on the last. This is enabled only if multiple attempts are allowed. For a test of traditional type, you need to select No here. Number 7. Review Options. This item controls what information students will be shown when they review their past attempts at the quiz, and during the attempt. When you use the Deferred Feedback option, it is necessary to disable all options. Number 8. Safe Exam Browser. Safe Exam Browser, SEB, is a secure web browser designed specifically for administering online exams in a controlled environment. If this is enabled in the quiz setting, the students can only access through a secure exam browser. Safe Exam Browser restricts access to unauthorized resources and applications on the computer during an exam, preventing students from cheating or accessing external information. It creates a lockdown testing environment by disabling system functions such as copy-paste, printing, screen capturing, and accessing other applications or websites. In most cases, students are required to install and use the Safe Exam browser on their computers to take exams securely within Moodle or other learning management systems, LMS. Therefore, practical difficulties exist in implementing this option. Now, let us see how to add a quiz and do the settings in a Moodle course. You could also change these later after completing the quiz with questions included. After creating the quiz, the next step is to add questions. When you created the quiz, a default question category in the context of Quiz 01 should have been created in the question bank. There are two methods of adding questions to the quiz. One method is to create questions in the categories of the question bank, and then import these questions to the quiz. The other method is to create questions directly in the quiz. Let us see how to do these steps. Even without a quiz added to the course, you can create question categories in the context of course within the question bank and add questions. Later, after creating the quiz, you could draw the questions from those categories into the quiz. Also, you could move those question categories and subcategories to the context of quiz. In this video we do not intend to explain question types in the Moodle. But you will know how to add questions to the quiz, and for this purpose we use only MCQ type. We have now created 2 questions in section A, and 4 questions in section B. So far no questions in section C. Let us now add these questions to the quiz 01.